it probably not being played on Caleb. And the reason is because most of our students think that only Christian music is, only good Christian music is played on Caleb, and the majority of them hate Caleb. And so I try and open their mind to this whole other world of Christianity, and that if we believe that God is the creator of everything, of all things artistic, then starting here with a song that might not seem Christian on the outside, but when you look deeper, you could find that Christian meaning. So I teach Christian living, but specifically I look at a worldview. And the way we do this is at the beginning of the year we draw a tree. And most of our students draw a tree with no root system. And so I like to explain that this tree is their worldview. We're going to make some roots down here. And then throughout the year, we label this tree. And we start here at the root system with theology. What about God? How do we define God? And so in every piece of art we look at, or every piece of history, or every piece of science, whatever we're studying throughout the year, we're first asking ourselves, what about God? What does God say about this? Who is God in this? And then we go to the trunk, which is philosophy. What's true, and how do we know? How do we know what truth actually is, and how do we define it? And then throughout the rest of the year, we start going to these branches. And we go to ethics, and we go to history, law, sociology, biology. And we continue to fill these in with all these different subunits that are fulfilling what our worldview tree looks like. And so each morning, I give us about 10 minutes to do something a little different. Mondays is New Music Monday. Tuesday is Trending Tuesday. We'll watch CNN Student News. Wednesday and Thursday are My Choice, and Friday we reflect on chapel. So I'm going to start with this song. The song is called Belly of the Deepest Love, and it's by a band called Towers. And as you're reflecting through the lyrics, feel free to take notes and start asking yourself, where is God? What about God? What's true, and how do we know? And how do we see our worldview branches being played into this? Now, just a spoiler alert, this song happens to deal with the way that nature reacted to Christ's death on the cross. So be looking for that as you hear the lyrics.
I was fake, who you were so strong. I remember. Mother told me this ain't all close. There's a story they have composed. Look how the clapping arms are swaying high. You remember back on the day when the trees swayed in the same way, how the clouds swung low over kings and thieves, how your mother stayed by your side, watch your curtain tear in your eyes. All the heavy hearts could have cracked the ground. the same bloody dam. Join the storm with the sky in the darkest hour. I need something to hold on to, stronger than the iron that held you, louder than the roar of the crowd that day. The beats of hammers felt like drums of wood, killed for the words you swallowed. From the belly of the deepest storm, the hills trembling throats sing hallelujah, like the flowers on a dogwood tree, lush with flame you took from me. Oh, how you wish to be with me. Oh, how you wish to be with me.
We'll let that continue playing, but I wanted to just get a few discussion questions in. What do we know about God? And what do we hear about God in these lyrics?
I try to get to
You can just shout it out.
From the lyrics?
Yeah.
Stronger than the iron that held you, louder than the roar of the crowd that day.
Thank you. Truth. What is true and we know? And how do the lyrics reflect truth? Flesh with flame that you took from me.
You wish to be with me.
You wish to be with me. Kill for the words you spoke. So, typically we would have more time to listen to the rest of the song, but I want to make sure you guys leave on time. Everything we do in this class is extremely interdisciplinary. Every year, this is my second year teaching the course, and every time I teach a new lesson, I feel like it's the most exciting time for me because I get to study a new field that most of you are teaching anyways. And so each couple weeks, I feel like, oh, I get to learn about economics now. And like my whole class shifts gear, and we're looking at how do we see God through economics. And then the next week is, oh, now we gotta dive into psychology. And then I become a Psychology 101 professor, and then I'm learning psychology for 2 weeks. And where is God in the study of the mind? And so it's helping our students know that God is everywhere, in every single discipline. So I hope you are encouraged today, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Be blessed, and head on out so I don't take up any more of your time. Thank you guys so much.